Hello, you it's Beer Drink. Shout out with another craft beer review for all you guys and gals out there, guys. Today I have a special offering from Creature Comforts Brewing Company out of Athens, Georgia. It's a Berliner Weisse called Athena from Athens, Georgia. It's a Berliner Weisse and it's called Athena, guys. Not a lot like the Athena Paradiso, which is brewed with passion fruit, I believe, but this is more of the normal base Berliner Weisse from Athens, Georgia. If you all didn't know it, the Berliner Weisse was actually invented in Athens, Georgia via the University of Georgia football team. In the back corners of the locker room, they had a bunch of burlap bags and burlap sheepskin covers, but they decided that they wanted to brew a beer right before the big game, before Auburn, the big Auburn game, and they said, you know what, damn, this is a Weisse, because we have many vices that may prevent us from beating the Auburn Tigers. So, you know what, they brewed the beer, and afterwards they decided, you know what are we going to call this? We're going to call it the burlap Weisse. No, we're not going to call it the burlap Weisse because the burlap is already a thing and a word that's in the dictionary and all that. So they decided to change it up a little bit because they had liners, panty liners, not on the football team, guys. I'm not in no way a enemy of the University of Georgia football team, but a lot of people at UGA, they wear panty liners. So they went ahead and decided to go with, instead of burlap, burliner. Burliner, burlap, get the correlation right there. And they kept Weisse. So that's where they got the Berliner Weisse from Creature Comforts out in Athens, Georgia. This is a 4.5% Berliner Weisse in which they fucking created. On the can it says Champagne of the South. So this could be pretty much the Miller Genuine Draft Killer, or the Michelob, whichever one that they call that. But beautiful can, 4.5 alcohol by volume. Like I said, greatly tart, effervescent, ambrosia. And another thing, that this beer is brewed with lactobacillus. Shout out to Bobby from the Red Hair Brewing Company that actually taught me how he sours his beers. So that was really the first time I ever even heard the word lactobacillus. Now I saw it on the can, so now I got to flex on you motherfucking hoes just for the fact that I know what lactobacillus is and I know the processing of how it sours a beer. So we're going to go ahead and get in the crack of this beer. Wow, look at that. You can't see anything yet, but look, we'll go ahead and pour it in there, and we're going to give it a little bit more of a... Damn, I think I poured it kind of fucked up, didn't I? Oh, yeah, I poured that way fucked up. This is the most... I mean, I've seen more fucked up things before, but this is one of the... This is one of the tops, guys. This is a tops. This is a Topps baseball card. Ever heard of Topps baseball cards? We really don't know too much about Topps baseball cards because we're in Athens, Georgia right now, and we are the football country of the United States of America. Look at all that lacto coming out of the mortuary and the syncopations, amalgamations. Very cloudy beer. They're kind of not. I'm not gonna say very cloudy, just a bit hazy, a bit cloudy. Bubbles streaming up with like the salmon. Very rarely though. It's not a whole bunch of bubbles, so this isn't going to be the most what's the word? Carbonated beer. Probably from the lactose milk. Ever heard of lactose bacillus? Bacillus is a bisexual Silas. What are you talking about, Willis? So we're gonna go ahead and put a little bit more in there. Oh man, look at that. Look at all that cream. This is like a French cream vanilla sour beer brewed in Athens, Georgia. I think I've already covered that, but definitely a good looking beer. It's taken a while for the Werther's Original to go down. So I'm just going to wait it out for a little bit, and we'll be back in a bit whenever it's okay to drink. You know what? I'm going to pour the rest of it in there. No, I can't pour the rest of it in there because I have a root beer tart float in a glass, pint-sized glass. Got to have the pint-sized glass all the time because, truthfully, you want to drink it out of the can to get the most flavor out of these beers. To get the most flavor, to get the most effervescent scent from the nose, you want to drink it out of the can, but I made a mistake in pouring it in a glass, and that's the reason why we're having these issues here with the lactobacillus and the tartness, the ambrosia, the effervescence, the gentle tartness, the Berliners here, the Weisses here, and we have a German-style tart wheat ale in which is in this beer. But I'd like to thank first and foremost the University of Georgia National Championship football team for brewing this beer, because without you guys we would not have this. Shout out to Athens, Georgia and Creature Comforts. I cannot wait to go by your brewery. Let's go ahead and give this thing a whirl. What the fuck is this? pretty damn tart. Pretty damn tart on the front. Somewhat God damn it. It's a fucking gnat or some shit. Tartness goes away a bit, but this is definitely a delicious beer. I'm liking it. Champagne of the South. You do kind of get champagne. Totally honest, I'm pretty sure that this beer is brewed with some type of wine. Not for the fact that it says champagne of beer on there, but I could think maybe a chard, not a Chardonnay, a Chardonnay or something like. I definitely get like a super tanginess, very, very small, subtle sweetness, but mainly tangy. Definitely a sour beer. Sourness goes away. Not important. I've given you all the facts that you need to know on this beer. If you need any more facts on this beer, you need to go ahead and Google it or say, "Hey Siri, what's the facts on this beer?" They'll be like, "Bitch, you've already watched ItsBeerDrank's video on the YouTube as well as Instagram. Why are you bugging me?" So we're gonna go ahead and get into more of this beer. And I'm going to go ahead and let you know a little bit more about it as far as the flavor palettes and situations that are coming out of my jowls, and let you guys know, if there are any more notes, scents, or nonsense in this beer. And we'll go ahead and render a verdict on this delicious taste in Creature Comfort, Athens, Georgia, Berliner Weisse, Athena. Never known a girl named Athena, but this one's on my wiener. Anyhow. Very tart, very sour on the front to not the mid, maybe quarter mid, goes away, goes down very smooth from the lactose in the beer. I don't even know if that's lactose, but definitely a smooth go down beer. 4.5 alcohol by volume, very sessionable. This is one of the beers that you want to drink beside the pool, at the beach, when it's just hot outside and you're in the garage working on the fucking Chevy Malibu Cavalier, something like that. This is a refreshing tasting beer. On a scale of 0 to 5, I would rate Creature Comforts, Athena, Berliner Weisse, straight out of Athens, Georgia. You know what? In the spirit of it being 4.5 alcohol by volume, I'm going to give this Berliner Weisse a 3.5. Why? Because we're going to subtract 1 for the fact that we should have kept burlap. That was damn delicious. Once again, it's Beer Drink with another craft beer review. I'm black, like me. Black people like beer as well. You know what? I'm going to take it a step further. Black people love beer. If you enjoyed this craft beer review, please share, like, and subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend and let them know that this is how it goes down and all that and whatnot. So it's me. It's Beer Drink with another craft beer review. Hope you all enjoyed it. I'm going to go ahead and crack this other one. Who are you?